All right, so now we're going to go through the protocol, and we're going to start with the first layer of tissue. And you can see I have a drawn C-section scar since I have not had a C-section, but this is about where it would be. And you want to start right above the scar and do a side-to-side motion. And this is just the first layer of tissue. So you're going to stay, pretty surface on this part. And you're going all the way from hip bone to hip bone. I'm just doing some nice slidey motions. And then I'm going to come underneath the scar and do the same thing, a little side to side. And then we're going to come and do an up and down motion now. So you're going to be stretching kind of back and forth, up and down, from hip bone to hip bone. And then I'm going to go below the scar and do the same thing. Okay, and then we're going to come and do some circles. So I'll go circle all the way across above the scar, and then I'll go the opposite direction going back. Okay, and this is again nice and surface, and then I'm going to go below and do circles across the one way, and then I'll circle back the other way. Okay, and then I'm gonna play, they call it play the piano, so I'm gonna just like push into right on top of the scar here. I'm gonna push into the scar a little bit and just push my fingers in at different places, all the way from hip bone to hip bone again. And then I'm gonna sit right on top of the scar and do some back and forth and some up and down. Okay, and then I'm gonna pick up the scar and do this like rolling action. So I'm gonna do kind of like a up, like a front and back, up and down type, kind of wiggling it on top of itself in a way, all across the scar. So you can kind of see it right there where I'm just kind of pinching and rolling. Okay, and then the next layer, we're gonna go and do some of the same type of thing, but we're gonna sink a little bit more into the muscle tissue here. And we'll do the side to side motion. And maybe even finding some spots that seem a little tight and holding until it releases. And then moving to another spot. And finding some spots to hold and allow it to soften. Okay, and then we'll go below the scar and do the same thing from side to side, a little deeper into the muscles. Okay, and then we'll go do that same type of thing, but going up and down instead, finding some spots to hold and release. Okay, and then I'll go below the scar and do the same thing. And then we're going to go into the third layer. And to get to the third layer, you want to bend your knees. It will make it so you can sink in there just a little bit more, but we'll do the same type of thing where we're going to be reaching in, but we're going as deep as we can and as far as you feel like it's comfortable. And we're going to do the side to side motion, moving along the top part just above the scar tissue. And again, if you find some spots that maybe hold and release. Okay, and then we'll come below the scar. Same thing, go a little bit deeper. You might even feel some of your organs, like your bladder or your uterus, but the scar tissue can definitely affect those organs. So getting in there nice and deep is okay. Just listen to your body. If it's too much, don't do it. Um, so and then even doing a little bit deeper, just kind of right on top of the scar as well. Some back and forth, some up and down. And doing this 5 minutes a day for maybe a month, and trying that and seeing how you feel. And then if you're starting to feel better and noticing a difference in the way your scar tissue feels, um, then you can go to once a week, and then for maybe a month, and then doing like once a month after that, and just kind of seeing how you feel. So the scar tissue can continue to build up for up to 2 years. So practicing, some of this information for quite a while is going to be really helpful. So check in with it every month for that 2 years, and you'll be good. So thank you for watching.